Hello everyone and welcome back to my F1 2021 career mode with, of course, Carmen. Oh my god, it's Carmi! She says, I'm not talking to you, I'm talking at you. Oh, charming. Why did Dan keep coming into the pits the same time as me? Well, I haven't got any clue on that really, Carmen. I haven't really got any idea, to be honest. Oh god, no, it's Dan Ticktum, it's Dan. He says, well, Carmen, if you listen to the team radio instead of trying to get your next makeup deal, you would know when I pit. Oh no, I feel another restraining order is coming on here. I really do. And now we've got more problems from the durability department who need their help with an issue. Oh, this is just so difficult trying to run a team. What's this? You're right at the cusp of a step forward in our component. Blah, 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 blah. I suggest we authorise overtime. Overtime? I haven't got enough overheads to pay overtime. What is this? What is this? I've still got to renew my Pornhub subscription. This is unbelievable. Oh, bloody hell. All right, then. Oh. Anyway, as you can see in our vehicle performance comparison chart, the Hooksters of Virgin Racing Team car is currently still third from the bottom. Yes, we've got to see if we can catch Alfa Romeo possibly and get into the midfielders, because at the moment we are not doing very well. Anyway, it's time to move on to the next Grand Prix. Yes, it's France. Yes, for the circuit. Paul Ricard. Fantastic. Anyway, the practice has been applied and so has all those lovely resource points. 988 for Carmi J. Wowzers mid-trousers. And not that many for Dan Ticktum because he's hopeless. He really is. Not a patch on Carmi. Really not a patch on Carmi. Okay, so here we are at France. Oh, mon Dieu! Mon Dieu! Now let's see what fantastic time Carmen Jorda can do as she's about to cross the line now. And it's going to put her in, fifth position, but 2.6 seconds now behind the leader. Interesting as we excel. Oh God, no, she's down to last place, everyone. Yes, last place, but she's up on her delta time, almost 3/4 of a second. So can she beat Nicholas Latifi and get up from this last place position at the moment? We're just about to find out. We're about to cross the line now. Is she going to do it? Come on, Carmi, come on, you can do it. We believe in you. And no, she hasn't done it. No. Anyway, that's it now. On to the end of qualifying now. And as you can see, still in 22nd position for Carmen Jorda at the moment. But she's once again almost half a second up on her delta time. So can she now beat Nicholas Latifi and get into 23rd position as she crosses the line? Come on, Carmi, come on. Yeah, yes. Bloody hell, she's done it. 21st place for the race for Carmen Jorda in the Hooksters of Virgin Racing Team. So that's it. Qualifying is now over. She crosses the line. Unfortunately, she's been bested by her teammate Dan Ticktum. I think he finished in 18th place. But let's have a look at the scores on the doors now and see exactly where everyone finished up in the end. So, it was Lewis Hamilton got pole position, Valtteri Bottas in second place, Daniel Ricciardo in third for McLaren. Well, that's a great result for him. And Carmen Jorda finished in 21st, Dan Ticktum in 18th place. Okay then, let's do this.
Welcome along then to France, host of the world famous Tour de France. But we're not talking 2 wheels today, we're talking 4, in a country widely thought of as giving birth to the art of motor racing back in the late 1800s. We've come a long way since then, and you're about to find out how far. It's time for the French Grand Prix. Mastering a lap of Paul Ricard means getting to know 15 corners, 6 left and 9 right, for an overall lap distance of 3.6 miles. The two halves of the long Mistral Straight are separated by a heavy braking zone into a potential overtaking hotspot at the Chicane Nord. And watch out for the drivers running onto the distinctive coloured stripes, which are low in grip and highly abrasive. Joining us today to oversee all the thrills and spills, it's Anthony Davidson. And great to see you. How are you feeling about the race today, and how are the circuit conditions from what you've seen?
Well, the surface looks clean enough, but I'm a little bit worried about the track temperature. It's pretty cool out there, which could give some teams difficulties when it comes to keeping their tyres in the right operating window. The cars out there that work their tyres hard and really put a lot of energy through them, they'll be the ones that are better off.
Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, and Valtteri Bottas will line up alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Ricciardo, Norris, Sergio Perez, and Leclerc, Verstappen, Sainz, Vettel, and Pierre Gasly, Tsunoda, Stroll, Fernando Alonso, and Ocon, Mick Schumacher, Giovinazzi, Kimi Raikkonen, and Daniel Ticktum, Russell, Mazepin, Cox, and Nicholas Latifi. That's it then, it's time to go racing as we head to trackside for today's race.
So it's time once again for the 5 lights to go out on the F1 2021 career mode. Starting from 21st position on the grid, it's time to say go, go, go. And it's away she goes. Wow, great start off the line. Once again from Carmi J. She's got one of the hustlers off to the right hand side. And her teammate in front of her, dang Ticktum. He's got Raikkonen, he's got Russell, he's got Giovinazzi. But Carmen Jordan just breezes past all of them into turn 1 and gets up into 16th position, chasing Fernando Alonso. Currently 15th place ahead. He's got his teammate Ocon in front of him, but what's she going to do is she dives right down the inside of Fernando Alonso and gets through. Yes. Oh, a little bit of contact though with Fernando, a little bit of contact, and this time she dives another dive on the other, of course, Alpine of Ocon, and gets past, and I think she gets past Yuki Tsunoda as well in, of course, the AlphaTauri. Yes, she does. It's another fantastic result from Mrs. Jordan there. That was great driving, but Yuki Tsunoda is trying to fight back against Carmen Jordan, but I think she's going to have him covered off into this next turn. Yes, she's going to go around the outside. Yes, she does. Beautiful move there from goal. She knocks over one of the bollards though, unfortunately, but it's okay. We carry on in 12th position for Carmen Jordan, chasing Sebastian Vettel, and of course the Aston Martin. He's got his teammate in front of him, Lance Stroll, and let's see if Carmen Jordan can actually catch up to the back of these Aston Martins. Well, I have to say at the moment her sort of pace and development of this car is just not there on the Aston Martin, but she's going to give it a all like she always does. Yes, she's such a beautiful lady. She really is, and I'm not trying to suck up to her because the restraining order is about to be removed very, very soon. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that at all. I'm just saying the truth. Yes, I'm just telling the truth, in fact, I should say. She's a beautiful lady, is Carmen Jordan, as we're about to cross the line now at the end of lap 1 and start lap 2 for what I think is one of the best drivers currently on the grid, is Carmen Jordan. Yeah, so there you go then, lap 2, as we accelerate forward now to lap 3. Still chasing Vettel, but now the gap is up to 4 seconds now. Yuki Tsunoda still behind Jordan, 1.3 seconds behind, and Mick Schumacher is behind Tsunoda, almost 1 more second behind him down the road. Okay, so we accelerate forward now to lap 5. Still holding on to 12th position at the moment for Carmen Jordan. Vettel's got the gap up to 5 seconds now. Gasly's in front of Vettel. Giovinazzi is now the car behind Carmen Jordan with his teammate Kimi Raikkonen just behind him. Almost half a second behind. In fact, as we accelerate forward now to the end of lap 5, she's about to start lap 6, and cars have already come in for their pit stops. So Carmen is going to gain some positions, some net positions, of course, because she hasn't come in yet for a stop, but she is going to get up into the points at the moment, and this is all the glory that we need for the other teams to see how good Carmen Jordan is. She's up now to 6th position, just behind Lance Stroll, as we accelerate forward now to the end of lap 6. More cars have come into the... Oh no. I think she's going for glory, everyone. I think she's going for glory. Teammate is in as well, Dan Ticktum, and yes, Carmen Jordan on lap 7 goes into the lead. Into the lead of the Grand Prix. Just look at the adulation from all her fans out there cheering on Carmen Jordan in the lead of this race on lap 7. It's absolutely glorious. It really is. What a sight to see. The Hookster Racing team is currently in the lead at the moment, but now it's gone. And she's got to make her pit stop. Yeah, she's got to make her pit stop. So that was unfortunate, but just for those fleeting seconds, there was a bit of foreshadowing into what is going to come in this series when Carmen Jordan, of course, is right up there with the front runners. Yes, when she's got this car well developed. Yes, well, we know it's going to happen, lads. We just know it's going to happen, and it's going to happen soon for Carmi J. She comes in for a stop now, changes from the soft tyre onto the harder tyre. Little bit of smoke coming out the back of Carmen Jordan's car, but it's okay. It's all good. It's all good. And she's going to rejoin the field now, I think in 12th place, which is pretty much how she's been from the start of this race. But just looking back past the pits, and there's a Haas sort of fighting with an Alfa Romeo, I do believe there. But Carmen Jordan, yes, on lap 8 now, holds on to 12th position, still chasing Sebastian Vettel, but he's now 10 seconds up the road at the moment as we accelerate forward now to lap 9, just going past the pits. No change, unfortunately, in the positions. Carmen Jordan still in 12th place. Sebastian Vettel now 13 seconds ahead of her. Kimi Raikkonen, though, is now the car behind. Only 1 second now from the Iceman. In fact, he's gaining time all the time. Let's see if he can catch up to the back of Carmen Jordan now. Yes, he has called up to the back of Carmen Jordan. Less than half a second now, so I think Carmen could be in real trouble towards the end of this Grand Prix as Kimi Raikkonen goes for a move around the outside of Carmen Jordan, but he doesn't manage to do it at the moment. Oh, he goes for he's round. Kimi Raikkonen is round. Yellow flags are out. Yellow flags are out, everyone. Wowzers me trousers. Let's go to a replay and see exactly what happened there with Kimi Raikkonen and Carmen Jordan. So here's the replay, and there is Kimi Raikkonen. He tried to get past initially on this turn here, but then he thought better of it, but he sort of dived it into the inside there and just got caught out, I do believe, by Carmen Jordan, and that's it. He's going to have to go through the sort of escape road bit of this circuit. He's trying to find the circuit again. There it is, Kimi. It's over there, mate. Over there. And he rejoins, yes, but that was just disastrous there for Kimi Raikkonen. You don't try to get past Mrs. Jordan. No, no, no. Anyway, we accelerate forward now to the last lap of the race. This is now lap 13, and Carmen Jordan still holding on to 12th place. So this is pretty decent once again to finish sort of just behind the points in this car, as Valtteri Bottas has now crossed the line and won the race. So Carmen is definitely going to be okay for this 12th place behind the two Aston Martins, which is pretty decent considering they are way up that development, of course. And Mick Schumacher now is the car behind in the Haas, who is trying to get past Carmen Jordan, but I don't think he's going to manage it because we've just got his final corner to go, and Carmen Jordan is going to cross the line in 12th position. Yes, well done, Carmi. Well done indeed as she crosses the line right now. Yes. Wow, that was a great result. That was a great result indeed. Yes. Wowzers. And Carmen Jordan gets driver of the day. Oh dear, Dan Ticktum's not very happy about that. No. Oh god, the politics. Anyway, there is Toto Wolff, who once again got his driver into the lead of the race, and he's won it. Valtteri Bottas. Well done, Valtteri. If only you could do that in real life. And there's Benjamin Daly, Tiamat Marduk, F1 YouTuber. He's actually a pit lane mechanic for Mercedes. No one knew. He just does YouTube in his spare time. Yes, YouTube in his spare time. He actually does work for Mercedes. No, not really. So here they are then, onto the podium. There's Valtteri, there's little Lulu, and there's Daniel Ricciardo, the Honey Badger, who finished in 3rd place. Great result for McLaren there. As the champagne goes over everyone. Well done, lads. Well done indeed. Yes. So let's go to the final scores and the doors and see where we are after that round. Well, of course, no points for Carmen Jordan, so she's still in 12th position, I think. And Dan Ticktum is currently still in 19th position. But in the standings, you can see Valtteri Bottas currently out in the lead with 107 points. Lewis Hamilton in 2nd place with 98. And Carmen Jordan is currently still in 14th place, as I said earlier, and Dan Ticktum's in 21st position with not a single solitary World Championship point. Anyway, it's time to move on to the next Grand Prix now. It's Austria for the A1 ring circuit. Practice once again has been achieved, and more points for Carmi J, so we can bolt on some more parts onto this car. We've got some development boosts applied as well. Yes, the diffuser. And we've got the ECU. I don't know what all this means, to be honest. Spark plugs. We've got 60% off spark plugs now, lads. Jesus Christ, they're only about a tenner in Alphas, aren't they? Anyway. So as you can see, we've got lots of parts waiting to go onto the car. And we might just be able to edge in front of Alfa Romeo once we put all those parts on. May just be able to do it. We will see as we go further into this season, of course. But at the moment, it's looking pretty decent to get above Alpha. So out we go for the A1 ring. Now, what's your predictions for her qualifying position, lads? What do you think she's going to... Oh, my goodness, she makes contact there with one of the other cars. That was an Alpine. I don't know who that was. It's either Fernando Alonso, of course, or Ocon. Well, it's got to be one of the two, hasn't it? Anyway, as you can see, we're about to cross the line for our first qualifying. It's Alonso, I do believe. Yeah, it may be. Anyway, Jules has crossed the line in 4th position at the moment. Anyway, oh, God, no. No, she's in last place again, lads. But is she going to get past Fernando Alonso? She crosses the line. And the answer to that is going to be... No, she hasn't got past Alonso. Oh, God. Oh, bloody hell. Anyway, a little bit later to qualifying, you can see still in last place for Carmen Jordan at the moment, but just slightly up on the Delta time. And she's done it, though. She has got past Fernando Alonso up into 21st position. Fantastic. Once again, a superb performance, and that is it now. The qualifying is now complete. Carmen Jordan is in 21st place. Dane Ticktum is in 19th place. Is she going to stay there, or is she going to drop down to the back of the grid? We're just about to find out now as she's crossed the line for the end of the qualifying session. So there you go then. Lewis Hamilton got pole position, Valtteri in second place, and Bowles.
Good afternoon and welcome to Spielberg, and to a circuit that in one form or another has held every Austrian Grand Prix in the championship except the very first back in 1964. It was at this race that John Watson lost a bet and his beard when he took Team Penske's only F1 victory in 1976. If anything, the stakes are even higher today, with 25 points available for victory and a crucial advantage in the championship fight. It's one of the shortest laps on the calendar today then, with 7 rights and just 3 lefts, making up the 10 corners of this high-speed circuit. Turn 2 is barely a corner at all. They'll be flat out through there, a left-hand kink into the uphill braking zone of Turn 3. Turns 1, 3 and 4 are all potential opportunities to overtake. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, and it's Valtteri Bottas that completes the front row. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Leclerc, Ricciardo, Lando Norris and Sainz, Gasly, Stroll, Vettel and Yuki Tsunoda, Fernando Alonso, Ocon, Max Verstappen and Raikkonen, Giovinazzi, Perez. They'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty. George Russell and Nikita Mazepin, Ticktum, Latifi, Cox and Mick Schumacher. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out. Then let's see who can prevail today.
Okay then, so it's time for the 5 lights to go out once again on the F1 2021 career mode. And we say go, and it's a great start once again from Carmen Jordan. She's got her teammate once again in front of her, Dane Ticktum. She's got Nikita Mazepin spin as well as we go to turn 1. Where's she going to go? She's trying to thread her way through the traffic. Oh, there's her teammate off to the left and she gets past. Yes, she does. Kimi Raikkonen, now the Iceman. Look at this, he's darting and diving all over the place. He's not going to let Kami go, but she's going to see if she can dive down the inside into this next turn and get past George Russell as well. Yes, she does. And Sergio Perez, and oh my goodness, oh, a little bit of corner cutting there for Carmen Jordan, but she had to take avoiding action not to go into the side pod of Yuki Tsunoda there, and she goes through. She gets a warning for a collision, I do believe, with one of the other cars, but let's see if she gets past Tsunoda. This is for points, everyone. Yes, she does, and she goes for a dive on the Aston Martin as well, and she gets past it, Sebastian Vettel, so up into 9th position for Carmen Jordan on the first lap of this Grand Prix. Wowzers me trousers, what a performance from Carmen Jordan there. Absolutely amazing stuff from the car that is just not there at the moment, but Yuki Tsunoda is trying to fight back against Carmen Jordan, but she's holding on steadfast. Oh, I say that, no, he's got past, she's got past. I was losing my words for a moment there, but yes, Yuki Tsunoda has got past Carmen Jordan, so she's dropped down out to 10th position, and Sebastian Vettel's looking very, very racy now as we start lap 2 as well, trying to get past. Look at this, diving down the inside of Mrs. Jordan, but no, she manages to hold on to this one single solitary World Championship points. We accelerate forward down to lap 3. Yes, we now have more pressure from behind from Verstappen, and Verstappen just pummels into the side of Carmen Jordan. This is absolutely ridiculous, but Verstappen has to jump over the curves, makes a little bit of contact with Carmen Jordan, but she manages at the moment to hold on to this 10th position and that one single solitary World Championship points. We accelerate forward down to lap 4, and look at this, Verstappen once again has gone the attack on Carmen Jordan. We've got a green flag, so that means resume racing, so we're okay, but at the moment, yes, it's not. Oh no, George Russell is out of the session. Then the safety car has been deployed. What on earth has gone on here? What has gone on here? Let's go to a replay any minute now and see exactly what happened with George Russell in the Williams car. So here's the replay with the Williams. As you can see, oh, wham, bam, straight into the back of the Aston Martin. George Russell is out. I think this is Sebastian Vettel. He's just slowing down the circuit, and George Russell had nowhere to go, completely unsighted, just smacked straight into the back of him. And there's Dan Ticktum a little bit later, actually smashing into the back of the Aston as he comes in for his pit stop. Wow, absolute scenes here at the A1 ring. We're under the safety car conditions. I do believe this may be the first time the safety car has come out in this championship. I think it is. Anyway, so there you go then. It's time for Carmen Jordan to come in for a pit stop because, of course, a bit stupid not to under safety car conditions. She's still in 10th place, so she's doing pretty well for that World Championship point at the moment. Yuki Tsunoda, though, has gone in front of her, of course, and Verstappen is looking very, very racy behind. But anyway, she comes in now for a stop. Does Verstappen come in? No, Verstappen actually carries on going. That's very, very weird. Very, very weird. I thought he would have come in for his stop at the same time under the safety car, but he decided to carry on going. So Carmen Jordan comes in. Well, in fact, I think he decided to carry on going because I think his teammate come in for his pit stop. Yes, Sergio Perez. So anyway, it's time for the pit stop for Carmen Jordan, and she gets a new wing on as well. I didn't see any damage there to the wing, but obviously she felt that she had some damage, so she's got a wing change as well, which is the sensible thing to do when you're under a safety car conditions. So she rejoins. Oh, and Dan Ticktum's got a 5-second penalty, and so has Nicholas Latifi. I don't know what's going on there, but anyway, Carmen Jordan rejoins the field now under the safety car, and she's in 16th place at the moment, still behind Yuki Tsunoda as we accelerate for lap 7. So here we go then. The safety car is now coming in. She's in 16th place behind Yuki Tsunoda. Now, if the cars in front stop a little bit later into this Grand Prix, that means that she should still be on for this World Championship point. Now look at this, she tried to get past Tsunoda there. Yes, that was an illegal overtake, so she had to give the position back to Yuki Tsunoda. And look at this, Sebastian Vettel, the sneaky little git, actually went past Carmen Jordan as well. She's going to be incandescent with rage, and look at this, she dives into turn 1, but no, she doesn't manage to do it. But I think she may be chasing Vettel now up the hill, and I think she's going to dive on Sebastian Vettel as we go to the next turn. She's going to be furious with this, absolutely furious, and yes, she breaks later than Sebastian Vettel can, and it's quite a beautiful move, I have to say, from Carmen Jordan there, and she gets the place back. So still holding on to 16th position at the moment as we accelerate forward now to lap 8. Yes, still got Sebastian Vettel behind, and look at this, he's now trying to sneak down the inside of Mrs. Jordan. Oh, very, very tight into turn 1, but she's still holding on to the position. Now with a 14th place, because I do believe a couple of cars have now come in for their pit stop. So we are doing well for that single solitary World Championship point. As you can see, we accelerate forward to lap 9, and we got Mick Schumacher directly ahead of us now. And look at this, it's a double overtake for Carmen Jordan, straight past Mick Schumacher and Yuki Tsunoda. So up into 12th position now. Next target is the Iceman himself, Kimi Räikkönen, as we accelerate forward now to lap 9. Lap 9, still in 12th position at the moment, but a couple more cars have come in for their pit stop, which means, yes, Carmen Jordan is back into that one single solitary World Championship point position that she had pretty much from the start of this Grand Prix after about the first 2 or 3 turns. Wowzers, absolute wowzers. We accelerate forward to lap 10, and she is called up to the back of Kimi Räikkönen, the Iceman here, and look at this, she dives down the inside of Kimi and sneaks the position away from him, up now into 9th place. She is doing really well here at the A1 ring, it has to be said, really, really well indeed, as Kimi Räikkönen is trying to fight back as we accelerate forward to lap 10. To lead 9th position at the moment for Carmen Jordan, but Kimi Räikkönen is all over the back of Carmen Jordan, absolutely all over the back of her, fighting like crazy. And Carlos Sainz comes into the pits in the Ferrari car, of course, and that means that Carmen's made another position up. But can she hold on to this now 8th place from the car behind, which is, of course, Kimi Räikkönen? Well, we're about to find out now as we accelerate forward to lap 13. Yes, lap 13. Still holding on to this 8th position for Carmen Jordan, and Sebastian Vettel is still determined to try and get past at the moment, but we're still hanging in there. And those World Championship points, fan-bloody-tastic, as we go up the hill section of this Grand Prix and into the very, very hard braking zone, into the very, very tight right-handers. We accelerate forward to lap 16, still holding on to 8th place. Charles Leclerc is a car ahead of us, as she blocked off the car trying to get past, but didn't quite manage it. It's Verstappen, it's Maxi Boy Verstappen. She surely got no defence against this, surely. Oh yes, she has. She's going around the outside of Maxi Boy. Wowzers me trousers. This is exciting stuff. She goes very, very wide in the curve, and Max comes into the pits. Wowzers, with just 2 more laps to go, Maxi Boy comes to the pits and Sebastian Vettel, once again, very, very sneaky, trying to get past. Very, very sneaky indeed. But Carmen was ready this time. She's still holding on to this 8th place as we accelerate for that lap 18. Well, that's it. The end of the Grand Prix. Lewis Hamilton, the blessed one himself, has won the race. And it looks like Carmen Jordan is finally going to get some points. Yes, finally going to get some points. If she can just hold off Carlos Sainz. And oh no, Sainz goes round. Sainz goes round. Unbelievable. Last corner for Carmi J. And she's going to cross the line in 8th position. Oh, bloody hell. Well, that was very close indeed. That was, yes, very, very close indeed. Thankfully, she's not going to Ferrari. And she gets driver of the day as well. No response from Dan Ticktum after that one. Oh dear. So there he is once again, Toto Wolff. Yes, he uses brilliant hair products. He really does. Yes. And there is Lewis Hamilton, who won the race. Well done, Lulu. Well done indeed. Fantastic. And once again, there is Benjamin Daly in his full-time job working for Mercedes. Okay then. Let's have a look at the podium now and see where everyone ended up. There's Lulu. There's the Honey Badger. And there's Valtteri Bottas, as he now holds up the trophy to say, yes, I've done it. I've done it 100 times now, lads. 100 times. Well done, Lulu. Well done indeed. Fantastic. Fantastic, he says through gritted teeth. Anyway, so after that round, you can see that Carmen Jordan still in 14th position, but now with those 7 sexy World Championship points to her name, and Dan Ticktum still in last place. What a bloody loser. What an absolute bloody loser he is, isn't he? Yes. All that complaining, I think he needs to drive a bit better, to be honest. And we're in 8th position now in the Constructors. Well done. Well done, everyone. Well done indeed. Fantastic result. Fantastic result indeed. Anyway, just like to say thanks so much for watching, everyone. You've been awesome as always. And as always, there will, of course, be more later.